Namaste. An open letter to our young adults and for parents to give to their children. Written by Tony Burrows of the Intenders of the Highest Good. You don't have to go. You don't have to fight, kill anyone, be wounded, wound others, or die for your country. You don't have to be a walking target, which is what you surely become the minute you put on the uniform of the soldier. You don't have to take a chance on cutting your precious life short for reasons that were never made clear and never made sense. Oh, sure, you've been told that it's honourable and patriotic to serve your country, and that you are needed to defend your countrymen against enemies who are out to get you. But ask yourself, is this really true? Are there enemies who are out to get you? Or are you being asked to do the bidding of a conglomerate of large profit-making corporations by attacking someone else who's never done one single thing wrong to you? Let's face it, you've been lied to. From the time you were in kindergarten, you've been programmed to become a soldier and to defend your fellow countrymen and women against all enemies. But who are those enemies? Are they the innocent civilians, men, women and children that your own country bombs and kills every day? Or are they the fat cat business people who manage the oil, manufacture the guns and bombs, maintain the military bases, and monetize the media that tells you what you're supposed to do on their behalf, lest they hunt you down and harm you too? Who are your enemies? Are they the simple peasants, working in their rice paddies, or living in small desert villages who only want to be left alone to live out their lives without your interference? Or are they the ones who orchestrate it all? Are they the ones who spark the war by telling you who your enemies are supposed to be? Don't let yourself be fooled for another minute. Every conflict in recent times has been deliberately created by those who would profit from it. From the sinking of the Lusitania in World War I, to the bombing of Pearl Harbor in World War II, to the Gulf of Tonkin ruse in Vietnam, to the 9/11 Twin Towers attack that led America into Afghanistan, to the hunt for the finally acknowledged non-existent weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. All of these have been plotted and planned out in corporate boardrooms by men who wear coats and ties, and who will never experience the horrors of battle for themselves. They care not if you live or die, or even worse, if you step on a landmine and have to live out the rest of your days as an amputee. They care only about their money and how they can make more of it. It is pure fact that most of the young men and women who sign up for military service wish they'd never done it, especially once they set foot on foreign soil. Most of them would give anything to go back home, take an honest, fulfilling job, and be with their loved ones. Most long for a life of happiness and opportunity, far away from a battlefield where they run the risk of being killed at any moment. We urge you to take a closer look at the strange idea that keeps all these war wheels in motion, that we are protecting our fellow countrymen and our way of life by going over there and fighting, that we are making things safer and better for our wives and daughters here at home by being an aggressor in someone else's land. In truth, we're actually doing just the opposite. Think about this long enough to get as clear as you can on it. By being an aggressor in someone else's land, we make them hate us. and we cause them to think about attacking us back. In other words, by attacking others preemptively, we invite an attack upon ourselves. Is this how we're supposed to be keeping our country safe for our present and future generations? No. When you really begin to see through all of the smoke screens, you can't help but understand that attacking another will never keep your homeland safe or your freedom alive. It will only dig you deeper into the hellhole of war. So let's go back where we started. You don't have to go. If you truly love your life, if you truly think about it and can't come up with one good reason why you should go to someone else's country and kill them, if you truly want from this moment forward to live in peace, to have a family of your own someday, to help your fellow men and women, no matter where they live, to work at a job you love, to know that you did something for the good of all humanity, and instead of taking a chance on cutting your precious life short, to go into your old age having lived your life to the fullest with a clear conscience, knowing that you've never deliberately brought suffering or death to another, then before you make any agreements with the military, agreements you'll likely wish you hadn't made, please reconsider. Take your chances out in the great unknown. Hide for a while if you have to. Learn to get the things you need to come to you by intending them into your life. Drop out. Be a gypsy. Become a minister. Or live on the fringes of the world for a time. Anything is better than being a soldier. Thank you for listening. Please go to intenders.org to read more from Tony Burrows, and come to buzzforbliss.com to help me and Common Passion create peace in the world. Thank you. Peace.